What is up, guys? We are back here with another episode of Quik Talk Sports. Co-host Logan Collins back here. Sosa, say what's up.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, Sosa was missing last episode. He had something going on, so I'm glad to have him back. But we got two special guests on today, college basketball athletes, Trey Doomes at UT Chatanooga, transferred from West Virginia. And we're going to try to get the second one on. Might be joining. His name's Kyle Sturdivant. Plays for Georgia Tech, transferred from USC. Little background about Trey. I played with him in high school basketball. Varsity, went to Geico Nationals. Sosa over here coached us. Kyle was coached by Coach Sosa over here for Nike Team Florida, AAU travel team on the UIBL circuit. So you can say a little bit more about them.
Yeah, Trey Doomes and Kyle Sturdivant were both four-star recruits out of high school, ESPN. Trey, first-team All-State, 2,000-point scorer, 6'3", super athletic, bouncy guard. Kyle Sturdivant, 6'3", big body guard, went to USC, and he transferred back home, Georgia Tech. So we got Trey Doomes. Let's go ahead and add him to the call.
Sounds good. Let him connect, so.
Yeah. What's up, Trey? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's going on, Trey?
What's up? How are y'all?
Good, man. How's everything?
Everything's good. Good.
Okay. See the fresh cut? I see you.
Yeah, I had to get that done.
So, Trey, what you been up to during quarantine?
A lot of family time, a lot of working out, a lot of just spending time trying to refocus and get ready for the season ahead.
Okay. So I'll let you start it off.
Yeah, man. First of all, how's everybody, man? How's your fam? How's your sister? How's everyone doing?
Everyone's been good. I mean, we haven't been the best, but we've held it together pretty well and maintained through this quarantine and try to been the best we can. And shoot, we've been the best.
Okay. Now, are you at home or are you on campus?
I'm on campus right now.
Okay. So before you came on, I gave a quick little background on you just so people who don't know you. I said basically Trey Doomes, 6'3", long, bouncy, athletic guard, slasher, get to the basket, finish both hands, 2,000-point scorer in high school, state champion, first team All-State, from Georgia. Well, what would you say if someone who doesn't know you, they're like, man, who's Trey Doomes? Four-star recruit, went to West Virginia, Big 12, transferred back home, UT Chatanooga, about an hour or two from home. What would you say to someone who doesn't know you?
Man, you probably hit most of it, but I'm a pretty nice guy, pretty chill. I'm pretty quiet, pretty outgoing, very humble type guy. Don't say much, but definitely got to get the job done. So, as you know, like you said, all my accolades and records, I'm a winner type guy. Don't like to lose much, but yeah, very humble, very faithful type guy. Love God. Yeah, you pretty hit most of it though.
Okay, so obviously you transferred from West Virginia, UT Chattanooga. You finished the year strong last year, had some good games going down the stretch. What would you say was the biggest thing you took away from West Virginia to get you ready at UT Chattanooga? And then second part, what can you do from last year? What can you build on to the start of this next season?
I took away just learning from Coach Huggins from West Virginia. Just even though we didn't have the year that we wanted to, I still had my opportunity to learn and develop. Good defensive stuff, habits, and got a lot stronger. Played with some great players. I learned a lot at West Virginia, so I wouldn't say the year that I had there was a bad year, but it was definitely a year of me growing and just trying to figure out where I was in my basketball and just in life. And, yeah, I had a pretty great year at West Virginia, not only if I didn't play, but just learned a lot. And then last year, coming to Chat, being able to play right away was a blessing for me because the year I had at West Virginia wasn't the best. So obviously me playing right away was kind of a great thing. So I came in, had to play and earn my spot. There were some people here, so I had to do that. And the year in the beginning, I had to try to find my groove and stuff back just because I lost a little bit of confidence coming in just because of the situation I had at West Virginia. But I gained it, like you said, at the end of the season. Played pretty well towards the end. And for this offseason, I've just been trying to get my confidence and stuff back so I can come in strong this year and have that same attitude and stuff I used to have and just dominate like I used to do. So, I mean, it's not gone. I never lost it, but just trying to gain that motivation and confidence back myself from West Virginia, the biggest part, the biggest key.
Okay, and what would you say this year individually? Like, what is your main focus on from a basketball perspective? Like, what are you trying to improve on? I know basketball players, we always say you got to get better at everything.
Right.
Settle, but what is the most important aspect of your game that you think you need to work on?
Definitely my shot. I always was able to get to the basket and, play unselfishly and do all the other kind of things that you need me to do on the floor as far as a player. But definitely a shot, getting my handle a little tighter and just making better decisions on the floor, just becoming that a really better point guard and trying to just expand my game more on the floor as far as shooting. Definitely because I know if I can, make a couple shots in a row or get a little confident at that, then it will definitely open up my drive, which I'm great at. So that.
Okay, and one more question before I pass it over to Logan. You were at West Virginia for a year. You transferred to UT Chat. You're close to home, closer to home. Can you just tell us how does it feel being, an hour or two from home on a weekend if you need to get back to the house, see your family, go get a dinner with your fam, your mom, your sister, whatever the case is, they can catch games. How has that been for you?
It's really been great because it's really been convenient for me. Even if anybody was if it was an emergency, I need to rush home, see somebody. It's really convenient for me to hurry up and go just because it is an hour and a half. And man, it's great just because I'm able to spend so much more time with them and have them come up here in games and spend time with me. So a lot of my family's in Atlanta, friends and stuff, and they love coming up here just because it is an hour. So it's been a great experience and having them for the past year and them coming up and me coming down there and having them around. So it's been great.
Hey, I know one more, Logan. Sorry, they're still rocking the 23 Doomsday T-shirts at all your games.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they always rocking them. We finna try to get some more stuff rolling. Actually, she got some ideas and stuff with some merch and stuff. She's thinking about having like some T-shirts and stuff coming. So
Okay.
that's on the
Yeah.
way.
Hey, athletes can get paid, so you gotta take
Right,
advantage of
right.
it.
So yeah.
So,
Definitely trying to
Trey,
get
have you been able to work out during quarantine?
I've been able to work out here and there now, mostly with Coach Rob.
Okay. And have you guys started any team stuff yet? Drills, practice, lifts, workouts, any of that?
Yeah, so we usually go in the morning, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We do like a conditioning with our conditioning coach and weight training coach at like 7. We'll do we'll do these hills and we'll do some conditioning there, and then we'll probably go with our coaches in the afternoon. So we'll do like a 2 days, and then like on Tuesdays and Thursdays is when we kind of have our own. Like we'll have our shooting times, and we can go in and work out with the coach, and we'll shoot during those times. But our workouts on the team days, the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, they only have like 5 players, so we aren't really having practices, but they'll have like a couple of us, and then we'll do some stuff that they'll have us do the drills and stuff.
And has it been much different, with the pandemic in terms of like wearing masks, sanitizing and all that?
Oh yeah, it's been very different. We haven't been able to. We can't go to the gym on our own. Like it's a specific time that we have to go. We can't go and shoot on our own or do any of that other type of stuff. Everybody's wearing masks. They're checking our temperature at the door. It's really been kind of like secure. So I haven't really been leaving much anyway. So
Okay. And how are the facilities there?
The facilities are good. The main gym is probably the best just because of how big it is. I feel like it's probably the biggest with UNCGs in our conference. Practice facility is not bad either. I'm not going to say nothing compared to West Virginia, obviously, but everything is still great. It's a gym, weight room. I'm not complaining.
Okay. So for this upcoming season, what is your expectation for you as an individual, and then as well as you as a team, in terms of, maybe winning your conference, March Madness, what's your expectation?
Just trying to do the best I can as a player and trying to be a leader because we had lost some key seniors and some players for us last year. So my role is different this year. And so I'm trying to build that confidence back in myself, like I said earlier, to have a better and different role for this year's season. And expectation-wise for our team, definitely want to get to the March Madness, win the SoCon, do
Okay.
a lot of stuff that we haven't been able to accomplish here as a team in school. So.
Okay. So what you got?
Yeah. I mean, I just really got a couple other questions not related to the school and you specifically. Have you been able to watch the NBA? What's going on in the bubble? And if so, how often? I mean, you got any sleepers, any teams? What's your thoughts on the NBA?
I've been watching. I have like what's the thing called? Apple TV type deal. So I haven't been able to watch a cable, but I've been able to get some games that I have been able to watch. It's been kind of interesting to watch and see how, they try to really, really turn up and do all the other stuff after plays and stuff when there's really no fans in there. It's just interesting to me how they kind of had that kind of deal, but it's been fun to watch.
Yeah, that's what Logan and I were talking about on an earlier podcast. It feels more like a college game or an AAU game. You see the benches
Yeah,
standing up. You see like the Clippers and the Lakers opening day. You had the Blazers sitting in the stands watching. It was
yeah.
like an AAU game. You're going to watch your buddies and the other team scouting.
You all
Oh,
in like the same place, staying there. They just posted. I think Jaylen Brown just posted a video on Twitter of him saying he didn't see Donovan Mitchell 10 times and it's been only Tuesday. Like it's been the last 2 days and he's seen him 10 times already. It's just been like they see each other all the time, so it's a weird deal.
yeah.
Trey.
Have you? My bad.
All
Go
right,
ahead,
you got
Logan.
it. Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you think it would feel like for you playing with no fans?
Um,
I mean, and have you heard anything to piggyback off of Logan's question? Have you heard anything about that for the SoCon?
right. Our coach actually told us today that we haven't heard anything due to like how the other conference had said that they was going to postpone. He said we was going to still kind of do our deal until they tell us to stop or tell us no. But he said until then we're going to keep doing our kind of deal. But the no fans thing, I don't know how I'll feel kind of with the no fans because I mean the fans kind of motivate you and you get hype off them, but your teammates. I mean, if your teammates is doing their job and their teammates is kind of helping you up and talking, it wouldn't be the same. But I mean, yeah, no fans wouldn't be really no motivation for really to try to play for somebody because you really play for your fans in the city. So
Okay, and for the viewers watching that they're trying to go D1, what's your biggest advice to try to make it and play college basketball at the next level?
definitely keep working. Um, definitely keep working every day. Work on the stuff that people tell you to. Listen to the people that's been there and done it. That's older than you. I wish I would have kind of took a little bit away from a lot more people than I could have, and took advantage of that when I was younger. Because you always want to. Older people always say always want to listen to your elders, and because they always know. So I really want to take that back and say, really, truly want to listen to the people that's trying to give you the best advice and trying to get to there. I mean, you have your strengths and your weaknesses. Focus on your strengths, but really focus on your weaknesses for sure. And
Okay.
yeah, the grades is the biggest part for sure as well. So
Okay, and before you got on, we talked about our run to Geico. Sosa was the coach. Me and Trey played together. What would you say from that season, helped you with these past 2 years in college? Two-part question, as well as what's been the biggest difference from high school and college, whether it's school, the practices, the hours. What would you say is the biggest difference?
That run was great. I took a lot away from that year, just competitiveness-wise, because we had, I would say, probably the best schedule. The things that we did and the people we played against was great. So definitely just having that competitiveness and that play all the time helped me transition to college, and then practices and stuff from college to high school is a lot different, just because they more like it's more and more of a business, because everybody's trying to win. So if you're not winning, they're really not doing much. So
people got jobs to keep.
yeah, so it's a lot more serious, a lot more focused. You got to get really locked in and focused on, what you want to do in life. So practices and stuff was a lot more competitive, more going at it, and just getting ready for a game, because the games are supposed to be a lot easier for you in practice. So you're really trying to practice harder in practice so the games are easier. So that's what it was like for me at West Virginia and Chat.
All right, so
Yeah, I'll go ahead and finish with just a couple things about Trey, not so much questions. Everything Trey said in the beginning when we asked him, tell us a little bit about himself. Great kid, high academic. I know he led the team GPA over at UT Chat his first year there, so he's a family guy. Anything else you want people to know, Trey? When people ask me about you on and off the court, I tell them everything I just said, and they say, what about on the court? I say, man, best part of coaching Trey, first play of every game. We run Miami. You get the little screener action. We throw it up.
Yeah,
he was going to catch it every time. It didn't matter where you threw it. He was going to get it.
Yeah.
But talking about that really quick, I know I'm pretty much out of questions here, but my last one. Do they run any plays for you at Chattanooga to take advantage of your athletic ability? Any backdoors, any lobs? Or you don't want to talk about that? That's coming.
Right. I can't really say too much. We do run some plays. Not going to say which plays, but we do run some plays, kind of not starting off the game, but in the game, that's kind of giving me some lobs and stuff. So we did try to. We try to lob play inbound last year. I probably got to send you that clip. I missed it. It probably would have been sports and I think, but I missed it.
Man, don't tell me that was the play Oak Hill ran where you kind of did like a little circle.
I did, but it was like we were all at the free throw line, like straight across. I think one person had dove, one person ran to the corner. We was on the baseline. And I had ran like towards the middle, and they didn't see it. It was kind of. Oh man, it was a great play. He had drew up in the timeout. But yeah, we got some stuff cooking up. Definitely have some stuff cooking up.
Okay. Well, definitely looking forward to watching you play. Hopefully, the NCAA and everything works out for you to where you can play this year. Preferably with fans, but if not, it is what it is. You take what you can take, and that's what it is. So, Trey Doomes, UT Chatanooga, guard. We appreciate you coming on. Logan, you want to go ahead and give some handles out and stuff?
Yeah. My Instagram is Logan Collins 223. So
mine's Adrian Sosa 10. And Trey?
At Trey Doomes 23.
Okay, and that's Instagram. Right. What about Twitter?
At Sauce Team 23.
Okay, make sure everyone follows the Instagram as well, Quik Talk Sports. I appreciate you, Trey, for joining us. Make sure you guys also like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and we'll see you on in the next episode of Quik Talk Sports. Peace.
Yeah, appreciate you.